Hello gamers, this is Flamin' Gamin' 7 and welcome to a very exciting episode of Ghost Trick. Lots of stuff happened last episode. We saw some sort of police tape of Lynne shooting us, which is kind of a big deal. Like, surely that can't be real, right? She's apparently shown up at Point X where something big went down. It's called the Chicken Kitchen, and the police have had like eyes on it. We really don't know what's happening. We went to the prison. We saw Prisoner D99's work schedule's nothing because for some reason Lynne wanted to know that. And probably even more stuff. There was just so much that happened last time. Hard to keep track of it all. Let's find out what happened specifically at the Chicken Kitchen. Point X. Why is it called Point X? That's a very serious name for a place you wouldn't think is that serious. I just can't get the images I saw at police headquarters out of my head. The person who shot me tonight is the last person in the world I want to believe did it. I don't think I do believe it. Now I'm here at the place she and I agreed to meet. The restaurant the police were staking out as Point X. But when I got here, I found the place in ruins. Oh gosh. That is seriously in ruins. That is a car. Whoa. What in the world happened here? Real quick, first, we're gonna check out our phone books. We haven't looked at that in a while. Me, the mystery. We're gonna skip over the stuff we've already read. I apparently had information on the case Lynne was investigating. The security camera at the junkyard caught the moment of Lynne shooting me on tape. Red-headed target. She's looking into a certain murder case, also suspected of my murder. She's now on the lam. The security camera at the scene caught her crime on tape. Anyone else? I'm thinking, yeah, at the end. The green detective has apparently been updated. Apparently his name is Detective McCaw. Very, very fascinating stuff. Pretty much everyone is in here. That's crazy. Pigeon Man, the superintendent of the junkyard. He apparently lives in the maintenance building. A mysterious murder machine in the building's basement shot and killed Lynne. Jovial Tenor, the man who called for help from the restaurant, the Chicken Kitchen. Did we already read over that one? Okay, yeah, we did. I wasn't sure if... I knew there's a red exclamation mark over the people we haven't read or there's new stuff or whatever. I wasn't sure if there was one on that one or not. Navy Blue Square, guard at the prison. He sits at his desk and appears to be working. He seems to be on edge and is carefully watching the clock. His name is Bailey, by the way. Rock Jailbird, a rock and roller who sang national secrets during a live nationwide broadcast. He's now creating a horrible cacophony in his prison cell. Curry-loving Jailbird, an odd fellow who laid siege to the Metro Police Department and demanded curry and rice. He now appears to be digging a tunnel out of his prison cell. Faded Jailbird, Prisoner D99. People call him Detective Jowd. He apparently killed his wife. The picture he was painting in his cell was a portrait of me. Itchy Man, the chief of the police's special investigation unit. His job is to sit at his desk in the station, give the detectives their orders, and wiggle his itchy toes. No, it's not E to go right, it's R, because this game's controls are garbage. It's not that bad, but just this one thing messes with me. Maybe it's because I'm used to Persona. Junkyard, the place where I lost my life. The detectives who were investigating the case are gone, leaving behind only a quiet, wriggling desk lamp. Pigeon Man's office. The office of the junkyard's maintenance building. It's filled with equipment I've never seen before. The junkyard super lives here too. Lynne apparently escaped to the basement with a small cargo elevator. Nope, not E, it's R. No, actually it's D. I'm completely wrong. It's not E or R, it is D to move right. The basement of the junkyard's maintenance building. A mysterious mechanical murder machine shot and killed Lynne here. Did the junkyard super build it? Uniform men's office. The place where the uniformed men work. It's called a prison. I promised Lynne I would check out tomorrow's work schedule for Prisoner D99. The Chicken Kitchen. A restaurant that specializes in kitchen. Tonight, it's also Point X, a place the police are staking out. Something big has happened here. Lynne should be around here somewhere too. Special Investigation Unit. The headquarters of the police's Special Investigation Unit. The chief is wiggling his toes as usual. Security tape I saw here showed the person who killed me. Alright, now that we're all up to date, let's see what's happening now. Oh, the heavens, what do I do? If I had known something like this would happen, I would have paid the child more. I would have cooked more for her. I would have sung to her as much as she liked until she had her fill. Actually, about the singing, she did tell me she'd have her fill a time or two. The chef seems to be in quite a panic. Anyway, at least it doesn't look like the waitress is dead. Okay, I was confused why he went into ghost mode for a second there. That wasn't me. That's good. I can possess his hat. I can become the little cooking rat up in it. Oh, is that a dead person? Oh, I didn't even notice. Lynne, what? I didn't even notice who I was possessing. Lynne, oh my goodness. Lynne, stop dying challenge. Failed immediately. Please, Lynne. Why? Just, why? Look at me, I'm dead. What took you so long? Well, that's one way to greet a guy. What happened here? Hey, how should I know? I'm the victim. Is it just my imagination, or is she getting more and more brazen every time she dies? Oh, that's because I'm a detective. Have to be tough, you know? Well, and how did it go? Did you check out tomorrow's work schedule for Prisoner D99? Yeah, just like I promised. Actually, I have a few things I want to ask you about, too. Sure, we agreed to use each other after all, right? Okay, let's swap info then. My murderer, we're gonna save that one for last. Just like you said, each prisoner had a little blackboard in his cell. But the thing is, there wasn't anything written on Prisoner D99's blackboard. It was blank. What? I guess maybe it means his schedule for tomorrow hasn't been decided yet? But blank? No. That might mean blank? No! Huh? I didn't think she'd lose it over a blank blackboard. How come you're so upset about an undecided work schedule? I get the feeling that back when I was alive, I never had much of a schedule to worry about myself. Do you know what it means when a prisoner doesn't have a schedule for the next day? Huh? It means something? It doesn't mean he doesn't have work to do. It's more like he can't work. And that's because he's going to be executed. Thought so. Executed? Oh, goodness. You know what Prisoner D99's crime was? I think so. They said something about him murdering his wife right in front of a family member. That's what they say, but it's not true. Detective Jowd would never do anything like that. And the death penalty hasn't been enforced in this country for a very long time, not for decades. Even if the prisoner wants it, like in this case, the prisoner wants it? There's definitely something else going on with this case. I just know it. Well, just like our mystery, you have tonight to figure it out. And I have to find out what. And if this work schedule is blank for tomorrow, I have to do it right now. So this prisoner D99, Detective Jowd, he must be connected to me in some way too. After all, he obviously knows me. The police were staking this restaurant out tonight. They called it Point X. Point X, huh? That's a good name for this place. That white-suited inspector was surprised to find out you just casually waltzed in here. Inspector Cabanella? What in the world made you pick this place anyway? I guess I'd have to say, because of you? Me? Huh? Did I work there or something? Do you remember that note I found? No. Yeah, I remember. That note I didn't get a chance to read. Also, you can't read. It had a place and time written on it. The chicken kitchen, time that I accidentally skipped. Hold on. I found out there's a log button. 10 o'clock. And can I find out what time it is now? Unfortunately not. In other words, I was supposed to meet somebody here tonight? Yep, apparently so. I just had to get that information you were going to give me. That's why I came here. It was the only lead I had left. And this here is Point X. So that means the mark the police were waiting for was me? Maybe so. On my way here, I stopped by the chief of police's office. Oh, it was just on your way, wasn't it? And while I was there, I saw who did it. I saw my murderer. You saw him? Where? How? Not him. Her. There was a security camera set up there at the junkyard where I got shot. The security tape showed the person who shot me. It was you. No way. You're kidding, right? What do you have to say for yourself, detective? It wasn't me. I didn't shoot you. If I recall, this is what you said about who shot me. My memory just isn't clear on that part. Maybe when she learned whatever info we gave her, she was just so angry she could barely remember? So how can you say for sure that it wasn't you? Because I told you before, you were supposed to give me some information. Information, huh? Maybe that information was the reason you shot me. What do you mean? said you had information on the case I'm looking into, so I would hardly shoot you before I even got to hear it, right? I agree. That wouldn't make sense if it was before. Huh? But what if it was after you'd already gotten the info from me? I definitely told you something then. And whatever it was, it really shocked you. What did I tell you? I don't remember. I don't know. You've got to believe me. After you saved me, I thought I got all my memories back. Maybe I really didn't. You told me something? I can't remember that part at all. You got the information you wanted from me, and then you shot me. Isn't that what happened? No, I didn't shoot you. Please tell me, what did you tell me at the time? What did I learn from you? So, what are you going to do now? I mean, you fulfilled your goal, right? You found out who shot you. Are you gonna get revenge? That would be easy enough to do. All you have to do is not save me. Is this the ending I was hoping for? Have I unraveled all the mysteries of me? Definitely not. What am I gonna do now? I'm gonna save you, that's what. You are? I want to know everything. Who I was, why I was killed. And I'd like to know who those guys are too. I want answers, and I'm gonna find them. But to do that, I'm gonna need your help. Okay. I won't say thank you, not yet. I won't say I'm sorry either. But I'll help see to it that you get your answers. Good. Now, I think it's time to go back to the past. I can't leave you lying flattened under a huge chunk of chicken forever, after all. Ugh. It's rewind time! Yes, I'm going to say that every time. Deal with it. 4 times, Lynne. 4 times. 4 minutes before death. The note said the chicken kitchen, 10 o'clock. I wonder what that pointy-haired man was gonna... Who that pointy-haired man was gonna meet here. What's this? I guess they have multiple floors here. Sure is fancy. Here you go. Where's my chicken? Sure would be a shame if that fell on someone. Can I eat that thing? Oh, she did a flip backwards. That was cool. Oh no. Yeah, no wonder I didn't see her there. She was under the chicken. You're just going bigger and better with each new death, aren't you? Leave me alone. Can I help it if I got tired of dying the usual ways? But I'll say this. It was a death any detective could be proud of. Huh? What makes you say that? The way you saved somebody else before dying yourself. Oh, that waitress? The one with the chicken on her head? The next time you put a chicken on your head, you should try one about her size. I'll make a note of that for next time. But anyway, if you hadn't tried to save that waitress, you'd still be alive. You couldn't help it. You know, the detective thing and all. I wasn't able to save that poor van driver, though. At that speed, he must have died instantly. Well, we can't let a heroic detective like you stay dead. The root of this whole disaster is clear. The only question is, how do I stop it? Okay, let's get started. Not exactly sure what he means by root of the disaster. I guess, I mean, the truck driving into the building, that probably has something to do with it. Alright, there's menu board, bell, sign holder. What we could do is ring this bell to try and get the waitress over here, but I don't know how effective that would be. You wrote this note, right? I think so, but I don't remember. 10 o'clock? That means it's already time for your meeting with whoever it is. So it's 10 right now in the game, that's good to know. Now that I think about it, whoever you were supposed to meet might already be here. You're the detective. Shouldn't you have checked that when you got here? Oh, yeah, sorry. The chicken at this restaurant is really good, so, you know. No, I don't know. Maybe we should take a look around the rest of the restaurant. Okay. She's waiting for the elevator, I guess. There's those guys up there, of course. And that's it. It's no use. I can't read what it says. Let's see. Oh, hey. I remember what that sign says. If you would like some water, please ring the bell 3 times. 3 times? Yeah, the waitress doesn't bring any water if you only ring it once. She said those are the rules, apparently. I said apparently? What do you mean apparently? Don't you work here? Quite a stickler for the details, this detective. No, that's a fair point. I guess we can't go much of anywhere else, so let's try it. That's the wrong thing. That's, nope. Nope, 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 nope. I love how she rides around on her little roller skates. She's cute. You want more water? Huh? Oh, sorry, I didn't ring the bell. What's with the more water bit? Oh, well, come on. This is your 3rd glass. Okay, I get it. This was a little dig, wasn't it? Kind of like, hey, where's my food, right? No, not at all. Besides, I didn't ring it. But I would like to see you bring in my chicken soon. Duly noted. In the meantime, enjoy a nice glass of water. Don't know where the glass is. Okay, we can possess the pitcher. That's a big deal. Alright, so I'm guessing... Yeah, we possess the cart. Sounds about right. So now, yep, we just wait for the elevator. So, while we're here, we can't do anything. Understood. Can't do anything just yet. Can we open that suitcase? We can examine it. Can't go anywhere else. This is one big trunk. It seems pretty heavy, too. It's very suspicious. And red. Hey, let's see what's in it. Sorry, but that's not possible. It's locked. Darn, I wanted to see what's inside. Okay, she's handing the chicken over. We can't do much of anything else. Okay. Maybe I should have just stayed over there and rung the bell right before the car crashes through. And then that'll get her, like, out of the way of the truck. So... we might have done something wrong. Uh-oh. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? It looks like we might be stuck here. But there's still one possibility. If you're counting on the past me, you'd better not. Huh? I didn't ask for any more water after this. In other words, it won't do us any good to wait for the waitress to come back, eh? Maybe we'd better rethink things here. Alright, so I think that means we're gonna have to reset again. I think we might just want to stay over there the entire time? And then just ring her for water? I mean, we can go over to the right here, right? I mean, okay, actually, can we? No, we can't. Understood. So I think if we just... let's just listen to her talk, and that should pass the time, I think. I'm not allowed to fast forward it. I guess we can't fast forward text unless we've already heard it before. Oh, no, wait. That's not... oh, I thought that was just... yeah, they were saying new things that were interesting that I wanted to listen to. Oops. So I'll just... can't listen to them. I would very much like to do that. I wasn't allowed to listen to them before. What was that sign? A tempting dessert menu, maybe? It's kind of embarrassing to have somebody watch your every move like this. No, that sign was... come to think of it, what did it say? My memory's a little hazy on that part. In any case, just hanging around here isn't going to fix anything. I'll have to look for a way to get beyond this area. Last time we did that, we got soft locked. I mean, we can try ringing the bell. She comes over. I can possess the pitcher. There is one idea I have. Let's skip through this. No, I cannot possess... I cannot go into ghost mode right now, I mean. Okay, so it doesn't look like we can... I feel like this isn't correct. I feel like we should have stayed over there. But then again, I don't know if she leaves until you possess her picture. Can we, like, listen to them talk? Maybe we just stay up here. There is a bell, but we can't possess it. Calling the waitress up here would solve all our problems as well. So what do you think, my dear beauty? Do you really think we can trust this deal? Who knows? It's not our job to think about that. Those incidents did happen in this country, just as he predicted. Yes, and they were pretty amusing too, weren't they? That fellow who sang out national secrets during a live TV broadcast, and the man who laid siege to the Metro Police Department and took a top dog hostage. But what if he double-crosses us? It wouldn't be pretty. Oh no, he needs this deal too, and we've accepted all its conditions as well. Yes, and thanks to that, we have to be here on this extra little assignment. As long as I'm paired up with you, beauty, I don't mind. What are these two? How do they know about the case at the special prison? Yeah, no, those are like both of the cases they just talked about are national secrets that like are not talked about publicly. Or like the case had to deal with national secrets or whatever. They weren't talked about. So how do they know about it? That's a good question. I'm assuming the person the person they're doing the deal with is Sissel. Special prison? The guy who sang national secrets? The man who held siege to the Metro Police? Those cases are classified information. I've heard about both of those cases, and recently too. The perpetrators in those cases are being held at a special facility. That's what the special prison is. It's not known about by the general public. So Prisoner D99, Detective Jowd, is one of those special cases too, huh? These two are talking about the very same cases I heard about just tonight. That couldn't be just coincidence, could it? I don't think so. Updated the phone book. What is it, beauty? Why don't we move to a different spot? That table in the back looks good. Now you're talking, beauty, my dear. Just what I've been waiting for. A quiet, secluded spot just for the two of us. I wouldn't object to that. All of a sudden, I get this feeling somebody is eavesdropping. My sixth sense is very strong, you know. Psh, eavesdropping? Never. That's all right, my dear. You don't have to make excuses. Off we go. Across the bridge of poultry to the land of love. Okay, I cannot possess anything right now. I can't go into ghost mode is what I mean. So we can't follow them over there. My freaking headphones this whole episode have been like, the cord has just been brushing up against my neck in this annoying way, and I do not like it. What just happened? Did she sense we were here? What, with her sixth sense? Haha. But you know, I have some pretty amazing powers myself. Yeah, like what? Like if there's chicken nearby, I can tell right away. Wow, that's so impressive. That's called a sense of smell. But anyway, at least the situation has changed a bit now. Fate changed, I guess. That gives us a checkpoint, which makes me happy. Can't really do much of anything. I don't believe in a sixth sense. It's not scientific, says the ghost. But come to think of it, we've been left behind, haven't we? It looks that way. Not having legs is even more inconvenient than I thought it would be. What are we gonna do now? They're all the way over there. I'm telling you, we'd better shake a leg or we're gonna miss what they're saying. It'd be pretty hard to shake a leg not having any at all. They're still talking about something. I want to hear. Me too. Oh! He set a glass down. Okay. Can we do anything there? We can dispense. That just seems rude. He is unfazed by this. Let's just cut off our path to get to the trunk. Cool. Oh, she's not waiting for it to be rung 3 times. She doesn't seem to have carried anything. We've got another glass, thankfully. Let's just stay possessed to it and see what happens. You rang? Oh, I get it. You saw that couple over there and you started to get lonely, right? And so you decided to call me. Oh, that's sweet. Forgive me, but I didn't ring for anybody. What? Now, could you not stand in my light, please? I can't see my glass properly. I've been working here for 2 days, and I've been waiting this whole time for you to notice me. Now, would you stop trying to shake me up and just stick to shaking cocktails? What? She has a surprisingly short career with this place. Still not much of anything I can do. She's off to the kitchen. Do I just wait until the accident's about... Not an accident, a purpose. Do I wait until the purpose is about to happen and then ring for her then? I don't think there's much of anything else I can do. I'm not able to listen in on what they're saying. Lynne's just looking at the card, I think. I'm gonna try ringing for her right about now. Oh, boom. That was fast. Still not much of anything we can do. What if we do this while she's here? Oh, you just broke that glass. Just like you did to my heart. Broken glass can never be put back the way it was. Just leave it there. You can't just leave it. Somebody might get hurt. Is she gonna stay up here and clean it? Doesn't this trunk belong to the couple over there? The only things we allow customers to lose here are their cares. Miss, please go and let them know about the trunk if you would be so kind. Oh, gallant of you. I might just fall for you, you know. Updated the phone book. Odd girl. I agree. Me too. Okay, I think we just gotta wait here for a sec. She's zooming on ahead of him. Well, goodbye. No, no, please, no, no, no. I've been working here for 2 days and I've had my eye on you the whole time. I think this might be my last night working here, though. It's been fun. I guess she's leaving this place with her surprisingly short career intact. We gotta make sure she leaves it with her life intact, too. Although, I mean, she doesn't die. But, like, you know what I mean. Of all things to forget. It wouldn't have been pretty if I forgot this. That looks fun. Alright. Now that trunk is gone. I can break more glasses, but that just seems rude. Everybody's gone, huh? The waitress, the trunk guy. Looks that way, yes. And yet, here we sit. Yep, looks like it. I think we might have forgotten something important. Should I have Did I have a chance to possess the trunk? Okay. That's probably what I was meant to do. I still want to see if I can summon the waitress up here right before she dies, though. Or maybe the game's just like, no, we're not going to let that happen. Unless the... Oh! Cool, I don't know where I was going with that sentence anyway. That's a strange thing to do. Okay, yeah, the game's not going to let us call her up there and do that. Alright, then. We're going to have to make sure we do everything we just did, except we make sure to possess the trunk. Oh, it's trick time? Oh, okay, hold on. She's not dead yet. Yeah, because of the chicken. I forgot about that. I really don't feel like there's much of anything for us to do. So, we are going to rewind. We know what to do. We just have to do it. Okay, you didn't see it, but the game just yelled at me that time was passing. This time, though, possessing the right object. What is in that thing? Here we are, finally. It feels kind of bad. I feel kind of bad about eavesdropping, though. Not me. I mean, we just delivered their lost trunk to them, after all. They owe us at least that much. So true. What kind of detective says something like that? A detective who wants to find stuff out? Okay, we got another checkpoint. Can we, like, listen to them, or... We can possess the flower vase and swing the light. I guess we'll do that. I can't believe I forgot that trunk of all things. Such a small body, you probably only have a brain to match. Ouch, that hurts, beauty. But that's okay. It's what I love about you. That's what he loves about her? I don't get it either. Now, where were we? Oh, right. Who to invite to the wedding? If we got married, that is, of course. We can talk about that when we're alone. But aren't we alone now, Beauty? Huh? Do you think she actually senses our presence again? I spy a ladybug. A ladybug? I just hate little bugs. Okay, so now that we're up here, can we do something to stop the chicken from falling on her? What? After all that trouble, it happened anyway? It looks that way, yes. It's not over yet, though. It's not? What are you talking about? You're not dead yet. No, but I'm going to be in just a few seconds. But before that happens, maybe there's something we can do here. Alright, it's trick time. We've only got a few seconds. Oh! Come on, come on. Okay. I can't go into ghost mode just yet. What can I do? What can I do? I can go down there. Come on. I can possess you, I guess? So hold on. Am I going to have to then go back in time again and change this guy's fate to stop him from driving into the wall at all? Hello? Looks like he's unconscious. Excuse me, could you wake up for a second, please? Pushy as ever, this detective. One thing I've learned is that the newly dead stay unconscious for a little while at first. Huh? I was like that, and you were too. Oh yeah, I guess you're right. Anyway, if we restart the flow of time now, you'll die. Yeah, I know. Why don't we try going back even further in time? What? Even further? But how? Simple. We go back 4 minutes before the death of this poor driver here. You can do that? I never tried it before, so I don't know how it will go. But if we can erase the driver's death, that should erase yours too. Oh, wow. Can't think of any other way. Let's try it! Trying not to say it's rewind time, but it absolutely is rewind time. 4 minutes before death. Oh, this is the guy that was doing the stakeout. Okay. That's Lynne, our rookie detective. What's she doing at point X? Could it just be a coincidence? And we just got an APB on her a little while ago. Something about an extremely important case is extremely important witness, currently extremely on the run. Witness? But isn't she a suspect, not a witness? Now what? Should I report this to Inspector Cavanella? Yeah, and I think we saw this phone call. Bro, be more careful with that. They told us to stay off the radio unless it was an emergency, but I think I'd better call this in. Or Lynne. I wonder what she did this time. Inspector Cavanella is pretty protective when it comes to her. He'd want to know. That phone looks like a green Among Us. What's the matter? Alright, fine. What is this guy up to? What was that phone call about? This is point X. Idiot! Yes, sir. I'll go get her. But why did that lead to you driving a van into the wall? The static is awful. I can't believe I forgot the trunk of all things. With such a small body, you probably only have a small brain to match. Hold on, what? Did they place some sort of, what's the word here? There's a word I'm looking for. I don't know. They placed something or other on the two who were having a conversation at point X. Ouch, that hurts, Beauty, but that's okay. That's what I love about you. What the heck is this? It's by a ladybug. A ladybug? I just hate little bugs. I can't hear very well. Oh! What the heck? What? Did they, like, somehow hack into his headphones? He seems to accidentally be listening in on them. What? The van driver was a detective? It looks like it. I noticed something, though. conversation he was listening to just before the crash. I remember hearing it before. You're right. We just heard it a few minutes ago, didn't we? Just after that conversation, the detective suddenly passed out. What happened, I wonder? We already know the answer. We saw what happened at the restaurant. She burned up the ladybug. Oh, the ladybug is the bug that was listening in on them. Like not a literal bug. Sometimes when a high-tech bug is destroyed, it emits a loud signal. Loud enough to knock a person out if they were listening to it through headphones. So that's why the detective passed out, huh? Bingo. Now let's stop it from happening. Okay then. Okay then. And the detective seemed surprised when he was listening in there. If I saw what happened correctly, I can turn the light on and recline the seat. Fascinating. I guess we turn the light on. It doesn't look like the detective's going to come. Might as well turn it off. It's pretty loud. It's Lynne. Yep. Apparently, they're calling you a fugitive. Ugh. You naughty girl, you. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you upset. Girl's heart is a very delicate thing, you know. No kidding. This is from the girl a giant chicken couldn't even kill. It did kill me. Yeah, I don't know what you mean. It definitely did kill her. Still don't know if I can do anything just yet. The radio, blah, blah, blah. What does he mean this time? Mind your own business. I like to do things my way, okay? Inspector Cobanel is pretty detective. Okay, I can now possess the binoculars. Which does frick all for me. I doubt changing the seat's gonna do anything. No. Try turning the lights back on. Okay, he heard it this time. Okay, that didn't seem to affect much of anything. There's nothing new that I can, like, possess? No. It seems a lot of just waiting for now. What's the matter? Still don't really know what's going on with this phone call. Who is the detective talking to? Don't keep yelling at me about these things. They might be talking to someone about something ridiculously important. That's true, but still. It might be the person who really shot you. Now you're just throwing things out there. But in any case, it looks like it's too late to get to the phone now. Darn, I think we missed our chance. Did you say too late? Is there something about the detective that we can possess? Hold on, I need to get him close enough. Wait, what do you say? I'm worried about Detective Memory. After all, they called her the Lynne of the Special Investigation Unit. Well, did you hear that, Detective? At least it's better than me being called the Memory of the Detective Division. At any rate, I'd better report to Inspector Campanella before I worry about that listening device. Oh, I tried to go into ghost mode. This is Point X. Come in, Chief. Chief here, did he show up? Not yet. I'm guessing he is Sissel. This is important. Yep, Lynne did. Am I moving away from Point X? I'm not sure if we're going to be able to do anything right now. He's on the move. There isn't much time left. We have to stop him fast. Otherwise, he's going to crash into the chicken kitchen. This is like that game, isn't it? Game of chicken. Sorry, but what's a game of chicken? Sorry. I better choose my audience more carefully next time I tell a joke. Never mind that. We have to do something. Okay, trick time. We're currently on this flashing light. We can recline the seat. That'll probably affect something somehow. Oh, the wheel! The wheel is okay. That's bad. That's bad. What do you think you're doing? Oh, I just thought I'd better do something. Well, hurry up and put the seat back up. I can't. It's too heavy. All I can do now is hope this guy has strong ab muscles. Crunch! Crunch! Dang, we caused it to happen. It was our fault this time. Whoops. Sorry about that. Time's up. Oops, that was my bad. I get that you felt like you had to do something, but that? Well, there really isn't much I can do once the van starts moving. We should rethink this. Was there any other path before that? I don't know, but we'll go back and look for one. So it doesn't look like I can possess his hat or anything. I can recline the seat. That slightly moves the binoculars, I guess. If I flip the seat back up, the binoculars are now in the seat. Is that somehow going to affect something? Can't ghost just now. Something's definitely changed. What are these doing here? Possess! 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 Dude, possess! Boom! Boom! Wait, no, I possessed the wrong thing! Hold on! Oh, we're good, we're good. I was worried for a sec. What's the matter? Okay, now we can possess the phone line. Detective Range? This is Memory. Memory? Wait, hold on. Her name was just a moment ago. What? She's the waitress. Wait. What's the matter? It's not time for your regular report. Listen to this. There's a suspicious couple in the bar upstairs. I'm gonna put a ladybug on them. A ladybug? You mean a listening device? Don't do anything to blow our cover. Inspector Campanella will be furious. But they're doing all kinds of suspicious whispering. We have to find out what they're saying. You can pick up the signal from your van. Check out their conversation for me, would you? Alright, fine. Once you get going on something, I know there's no stopping you. Thanks. Later then. Hold on. Did you see a customer come in just now? A young woman with red hair and red boots? Oh yeah, that restless, suspicious chick. Sure. Suspicious? I mean, come on. As soon as she sat down, she ordered 3 glasses of water in a row. She spilled the second one on the table. Okay, fine. Keep your eye on her too, if you would. You got it. Oh wow, that waitress was an undercover agent. She apparently thought you were pretty suspicious too. Oh yeah, sorry. I was really thirsty, so, you know, dying will do that to you. No, I don't know. Anyway, did you hear what I heard about the listening device? We have to do something about that bug. So should we stay here or follow up on that waitress? Looks like it's time to make a decision. Oh, that's a good point. Which one do we do? I mean, we weren't able to do much of anything when we stayed back in the van, so let's head over there. This is some fascinating information. Trace complete. We can now go to the Chicken Kitchen's kitchen. Hey, look where we are. The heart of the Chicken Kitchen, eh? Yep, or as most people say, the kitchen. I hope the key to preventing that accident is here somewhere. Oh, I bet it will be, and I gotta stop skipping text on accident. You know what they say, where there's smoke and chicken, there's fire. Now that you mention it, it is pretty smoky in here. Fate changed, somehow. I don't know exactly how we changed fate. I guess by making that guy pick up the binoculars. You know what? We changed our own fate. We can flip the switch. We can scrunch and stretch that t-shirt. What's wrong? I can't seem to raise the switch. It won't budge. Yeah, well, not surprising considering the whole place is sticky with grease. I bet it must be stuck. Yeah, it does feel pretty sticky. If the switch were already raised, I bet I could manage to lower it. Okay. I wonder what it does, though. Ha! Look at him wiggle about. We can see her putting the bug on the chicken now. There's a pot, chef's hat. We can rock the kettle. This is very dangerous. Don't do this, kids. I think for now, let's just hang out on the kettle. It's a good, fairly central spot. It's smoky in here. Okay, hold on. Are you going to... Is this like some sort of smoke fan? I think that's what this is. All right, then. What is that stuff on the floor? I don't think it's really relevant, but I don't really know what going over here is gonna do. I guess we try flipping the switch again? Not sure what it's gonna do. Oh, can we... No. Why is there a wine bottle on his head, or whatever that is? For a moment, I was about to ask if we could possess it, but we could possess his hat anyway, so that wouldn't affect anything. I'm still passing. Still don't know what to do. She's flipped out on that one, the fan once again. Maybe now? Okay. You can operate these pedals. No, only the one. Okay. Let's do it then. Oh! We swapped the chickens around. Hey, what's up with this lazy Susan? It's acting up today. Maybe it's out of sorts because I was spinning around on it yesterday. Interesting thing to do for a lady her age. What do you mean? How is her age relevant to this? Maybe it's out of sorts? How about maybe thinking it might be broken? But it really isn't broken. It's just us ghosts. Okay, we can see the sparkle on the one that's got the wiretap. Wiretap, that's the word I was looking for. Can we, like, do something now? Can we, like, distract her by turning this off? So if she turns around to go flip the switch... Hold on. I think we might be onto something here. Isn't it, like, really smoky in here? Yes, it is. Okay, now we turn it. Okay. Hold on. I'm so cooking here. So now she doesn't know that the wiretap one is on the other side. There, all set. Haha! There, how about that? The ladybug is still sitting on the table. We did it. I hope that guy doing the stakeout I hope he likes this singing. La la la, chicken, thou art so beautiful, chicken. I took a bite, my heart swelled with pride, and I got goosebumps. What the heck is this? Consumed with the love of consuming you, la la. Fate averted. Well, it looks like you've escaped the fate of being hammered by your horrible hand. Yes, but I still haven't escaped the worst darkness of this night. I shot you, didn't I? No, that might actually be the truth. I just kind of assumed it was fake at first, but they seem to be taking it pretty seriously. There must have been some sort of complicated set of circumstances that made you do it. It's never okay to shoot a person, no matter the circumstance. Hey, shouldn't that be my line? But anyway, you were investigating a case and I was supposed to give you information on it. Maybe it's time you told me about it. Tell me about the case you're looking into. Yes, I guess I should. But let's go back to the present first. Okay, sure. So when this guy arrives at the chicken kitchen, what's he gonna do now that Lynne's fate has been changed and he's not gonna crash into the building? Back in the new present, the delicious aroma of chicken fills the air, and I'm still thinking about Lynne. I wonder if she's still waiting for her chicken to be served. I decided to go see her, and ask her the questions that were still consuming me. Alright, it's trick time. I think this should be as easy as just waiting until he bends his hat down. Which is just a perfectly normal thing to do, to just like pull on your tie, and then your hat falls down and reveals a bottle of whatever that is. Perfectly normal. We want to go to the chicken kitchen. Not the kitchen, but the chicken kitchen. Not the chicken kitchen. Just the chicken kitchen. Oh my gosh, this phone looks like an Among Us too. The disastrous accident has been completely erased. Once again, I've saved the red-headed detective from death. Saved Lynne, the criminal who stole my life. I was not expecting that. One question in particular hangs heavy on my mind. Why did she shoot me? Until I know the answer, I'll never be satisfied. Oh, he seems to be having a chat with her. She's chowing down. She's having the time of her life over there. Meanwhile, Lynne's appetite is apparently foremost in her mind. Hey, she's had a long night. She's died, like, what, 4 times? Like, just let her eat. A golden brown chicken sits on the table in front of her. Until she eats the whole thing, she'll probably never be satisfied. Alright, can we make our way over there now? No, but we can call the waitress. She is good at her job. Oh, I didn't know you were here, Detective Rinch. Come to see me, did you? Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, hi, Memory. Don't mind us. Just pretend we're not here. Why don't you try some chicken while you're here? No, thanks. Just watching Lynne eat is quite enough for me. So, how'd it turn out with my ladybug? Oh, that listening device? Well, let's see. Don't you know that Lynne's a fugitive? And she's, like, on the lam? I feel like you shouldn't be talking about this around her. I thought the gentleman had a very nice singing voice. Sorry, but we're in the middle of an important talk. Could you leave us to it? No, stay right here. Huh? I'm at the crucial moment with this chicken here. I'll need you to pour me some water if it starts going down wrong. Slow down. Lynne, you don't have to risk your life over chicken, you know. That's right, sheesh. Anyway, I'd better move now while I have the chance. Sounds good. That's funny. Even though I just saved the detective, he doesn't have a core. Not like the one Lynne has, or that valiant little doggy Missile. I thought the ones I save are supposed to develop a core when they're alive again. Okay, that's very good to know, because I very much forgot that. I guess I still have things to learn about these powers of the dead. For example, if the game sees no reason for you to talk to this guy, the game's not going to let you talk to him. Which is fine. I don't mean to say, oh, it's a bad game. I hope it didn't sound like that, because it's not what I meant. It's just how games work. Well, I'm heading back. Lots of things to do, you know. Yeah, like washing dishes and planting bugs. Someday I'll plant a bug on you, detective. Odd girl. I agree. Me too. Listen, Lynne. You've explained your side, and I understand, but there's an APB out on you. Can't you at least hurry up and get out of here? You know, slip away quietly? No. No can do. I'm meeting somebody here. Meeting somebody? Oh yeah, that's right. The little lady Camilla. Yeah, when's she gonna show up again? But why do you have to meet somebody here? The Special Investigation Unit is watching this restaurant. Now, how can that be a coincidence? I don't know, but it is one. Hey, is it true what they say? That you're still looking into Detective Jowd's case on your own? Now we know for sure that Detective Jowd, Prisoner D99, who's being executed tomorrow, is the one whose case she's looking into. Inspector Campanella is worried about you, you know. I understand how you feel, but just don't do anything crazy, okay? Trick time once again. How long is this chapter? Dang. Oh, I have to press space. So how's that chicken you've been waiting so long for? It's great. But, you know, with Detective Rinch, that's his name, by the way, sitting right across from me. I mean, he was just dead a few moments ago, right? That's kind of taking the edge off my appetite. What would your full appetite look like? Oh, gosh. He's a great guy. He understands my situation, he said. He's gonna give me a pass, just for tonight. Speaking of Detective Rinch, I noticed something strange. He doesn't have a core now. He doesn't? I thought a core was supposed to show up once I saved somebody. I wonder if... When you possessed his corpse, he was unconscious, right? Unconscious? Yeah, I need to stop just holding the spacebar. And pressing the wrong button. Yeah, he was, wasn't he? Just like you. You were unconscious the first time I saved you, too. And after I saved you, you didn't have a core either. So, for people who are unconscious when you save them, no core shows up. I think that's probably what it is. Alright then, it's good to know. You might be right. Okay, I'll leave Rinch to you then. But I've still got lots of questions for you. Yeah, I thought you would. Let's get started then. Death Row inmate Jowd. What is your connection to Prisoner D99, Detective Jowd? He seems like more than just a co-worker. Yes, I suppose you have the right to know. Detective Jowd is my hero. Hero, huh? You don't hear that word much anymore. Well, it's old-fashioned, heroic kind of story. It happened 10 years ago. Now just calm down and drop the weapon. Stay back. If you come any closer, I'll shoot her. On that day, 10 years ago, I was playing in my favorite park. Then suddenly, somebody grabbed my arm from behind. Yeah, I didn't include it earlier because I didn't feel like unpausing the recording, but she said something about that park we were at earlier where Ringe, his name was, he was doing the stakeout there. She said something about that having bad memories for her. I was so scared. I thought I was going to die. And then he appeared, Detective Jowd. And then that really loud sound, I think it was that of a gun. I passed out, and when I came to, you're all right now. Are you hurt? You saved me, mister? I was just doing my job. The gods, they're the one who saved you. No, it was definitely you, Jowd. What's your job, mister? Me? I'm a police detective. So that's why you became a detective, huh? That's right. He was my ideal of what detective was all about. But an ideal detective doesn't shoot and kill his own wife. Exactly. And that's why I want to prove that he didn't. Detective Ringe works for the Special Investigation Unit. He said an important deal is set to go down here tonight at this restaurant. A deal that could affect the future of our nation. A nation isn't something that's easily influenced, though. But that's what he said. Anyway, it's that couple at the table upstairs. They did say something about the guy they're meeting knowing national secrets. And here they're foreigners. They're waiting for the other party in this deal to show up now. Those two, huh? They certainly are an odd pair. Is this other party they're waiting for me? It's kind of hard to imagine, isn't it? Nobody really knows any of the details except for one person. Cabanela. Something about him's just off to me. Mr. Breezy Dancer in a white suit. He plays some very big role here, and he has got secrets he is hiding. They say he's been watching the movements of those two for a long time. I've never seen him work so frantically on an investigation before. Inspector Campanella, eh? Apparently, you're a real favorite of his. A favorite? Yes, well, there's a reason for that. And what's that? Inspector Campanella and Detective Jowd were good friends. Yeah, I think I remember the prison guard saying something about that. They joined the detective division the very same day. They're two very different types, but they were always in friendly competition to be the best. Objection! Detective Jowd was always very particular about thorough investigation of the crime scene. And Inspector Cabanella, well, I guess he just has a natural genius for investigating. Anyway, those two lead the detective division in those days. Led it. But Inspector Cabanella is different now. He changed a little. He changed? Ever since the Detective Jowd incident. Now he distances himself from field work, and he's starting to focus on nothing but moving up the ladder. Huh. So that's how he became head of the Special Investigation Unit, I take it? Anyway, Inspector Cabanella took me under his wing, because you were the little girl his good friend had saved, huh? You really looked out for me, helping me study for my detective exam, fudging my exam scores for me. That goes a little beyond the scope of looking out for you. Inspector Cabanella, eh? I wonder what role he plays in everything that's happening tonight. Exactly what I'm wondering. It sure is taking Camilla long enough. You should have been here by now. I'm really getting worried. You two are like sisters, aren't you? That's what she said. Yep, that just about sums it up. It doesn't look like being worried affected your appetite much, though. Hey, the bigger the crisis, the more a girl's gotta eat. I have to make sure Camilla stays safe no matter what. Camilla and that music box, too. How is that important? Music box? Oh yeah, that wood box. I don't remember the specifics, but I know it was important. That box was a present from Detective Jowd. From Detective Jowd? Yes, it was 5 years ago. That box arrived 3 days after the murder incident. He must have sent it just before he was arrested. Someday, when the case is over and everything is settled, I want you to give this to a certain person, he said. So what's inside? I don't know. I can't open it. That's a shame. Sissel, I really shoot you? Where did that come from out of the blue? I really don't remember. I've tried and tried, but I just can't. Now I finally understand how you must feel. How hard it is to have your memory gone, your story erased. But who knows? Knowing the truth might be even harder. I'd rather believe there's hope myself. That was great. Do I have chicken on my face? You're staring. I bet you're thinking about how impressed you are with the way I took care of that chicken. Just tell me one thing. This case you say you're looking into, is it Detective Jowd's? What if it was? I can't keep it from you. It's too cruel. Huh? What are you talking about? I'm sorry, Lynne. It's tonight. Detective Jowd's, it's tonight. His execution. But there's still time. I looked into it, and I found all the executions in this country are carried out at dawn. That may be the norm, but not this time, I'm afraid. What? The execution is set for 11 p.m.? That's in an hour. What did you say? It's going to happen pretty soon. Isn't there anything we can do to stop it? Of course not. It's too late now. Not without a stay of execution from the Justice Minister. I'm going to go see him then. What? See who? Who else? The Justice Minister. Don't be ridiculous. There's not enough time. I'm going. Sizzle. Me? Get to the prison. Stop that execution. Easy enough for you to say. Detective Wrench, I'll be going now. Okay, I'll let you go this time. But tell him I was distracted because I was eating chicken. Is there anything else I can do? Can you find Camilla? She's supposed to be on her way here. Oh, you little Camilla? Okay, you got it. I'll look for her. Okay, you know what to do, Sizzle. You have to save Detective Jowd. Okay, then. Back to the prison we go. The life of yet another person I'm connected to is about to end tonight. Could it be a coincidence, or is there something more behind it all? Detective Jowd is destined to be executed tonight. I don't know if that fate is the wrong one for him or the right one, but I've decided to go to the prison anyway. Oh, goodness. Well, let's hope we're saving someone who's innocent. I mean, I believe he is. Clear Chapter 7. Obtained a new song, Lynne, the Pursued Redhead. Illustration, yes, I would love to save. Continue playing? No, unfortunately not. That is what I call an intense episode. Yet again, Lynne has died, and at this point, that is just becoming the norm. We did a double go back in time, though, to also save the life of... I already forget what his name is. I don't know. Mr. Guy doing a stakeout at the park. We saved his life, which also saved Lynne's life. And we learned that in the past, the reason Lynne is so attached to Detective Jowd, who is in fact the person whose case she's looking into, is because he saved her life back however long ago when she was a kid just strolling around the park. And his execution is at 11 p.m. tonight, and we're headed to the prison to go try and stop it. While Lynne's on her way to see the Justice Minister, I believe it was. Now, I actually happen to know who the Justice Minister was, because I happened to find that out while Googling stuff for a thumbnail, but I'll let you guys still be in the dark on that one. There's also that suspicious couple who we think was trying to meet with Sissel in the chicken kitchen. It seems like whoever they were meeting with, whether it was Sissel or not, seems to know some national secrets, which is no small deal. That's a big deal. So at some point we'll find out what's going on with them, but doesn't that just sum this game up in a nutshell? At some point we'll figure out what's going on. We're unraveling it bit by bit, but we can't focus on that now because we've got an innocent prisoner to save. For now, gamers, this has been Flamin' Gaming 7. Make sure to like and subscribe, and remember, kids, eat your green vegetables.